Oh, here we go. Yes, come stepping into my office. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you since the show.
It's been a while, EP. So let's talk about how things went wrong on the. It wasn't my fault, okay?
It wasn't your fault.
I had no idea what Jeff was going to pull. I didn't know this was going to get out of hand. We never had to go here in the first place. We can work this out.
We can.
We can work it out.
We can totally work it out, man.
Work it out, man. So yeah, shit. Stand a bit. No, it's not too into this.
Yeah.
So what's up? I mean, how you doing? Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, man. It's pretty tough there.
Yeah, no,
That
it's
was
real
a
tough.
The doozy.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, obviously you're probably making your decision, talking to your people, and you're gonna do what you want to do. I mean, I can tell you from my side, since week 3 with the Jeff stuff, I've been trying to communicate with you, and I thought I really made a big effort that week to show you,
You did.
that, yeah, and like that I really wanted to talk to you, and I feel like you're a straight shooter, and I'm a straight shooter. And as far as everything, and I thought like me, you, Jason, and Meg were all kind of getting on the same page, and then all of a sudden last week I'm the target, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? And it all started because that conversation I had with Jason about the twins, that I thought I was confiding in him, because I thought we're all friends now, that was the kind of the thing.
Right.
Then I guess he wanted me out, and it just all flipped. And if Liz didn't win that BOB, I would have been out, I feel like. But then I basically had to just sell my soul in the game. I told everyone I won't play for first anymore. So pretty much if I'm in the final 2, everyone's going to vote against me, and I'm telling them to do that.
Yeah.
On top of that, like I basically said, and I said this, I was like, my goal is really now to get this to jury, which is one more goddamn week. So
I know, and this is my whole strategic plan for everybody.
yeah,
Help me get you to jury.
and this is what I'm going to talk to you about, because here's the thing. This is seriously,
If you
I can't, I'm not playing for first anymore.
I know.
I'm
You
playing,
said that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I really can't win first. Like I told everyone, if I'm in the finals, that means I betrayed and I lied, and you can all vote against me.
Yeah.
So I can tell you right now, if you're in the finals, you have my vote. 1.
Right.
2, if you want me to throw HOH next week, I will do it.
You don't have to
If you
throw
want me to
HOH.
win HOH and keep you safe, I'm keeping you safe. Like honestly, if you put me in jury, I can't go against you in this game,
Right.
because that's what I'm playing for right now.
Right.
And that's it. And last week was such a fucking turnaround for me. And it was like I was on my deathbed, and the feeling is terrible.
Oh, I know. I saw you,
And
man. You
yeah,
were
you
smoking
saw it.
down.
Yeah, and it was the
pretty-
worst feeling ever. And for
pretty
me to
bad, man.
turn that around, it's like I feel like I have a new lease. And then they reset the game.
Yeah.
So now it's like everything's new.
Yeah.
And I talked to Jackie yesterday, and I told her, she was worried I was mad at her. I was like, I know this is not you. There was a bigger thing involved, and it was a lot of people.
A lot of
It
people.
was everyone. So I can't hold
Yeah.
anyone accountable. All I can do is say, I'm happy it didn't happen. I want to forget that week ever happened. And I
Yeah.
told Meg, I'm sorry it was Jason. I know it's your buddy. But I can't be so sorry, because it was either me or him. So what
Yeah.
am I going to do?
Yeah. Yeah. I understand that.
And it's like, I didn't have any say in that. I'm lucky that Vanessa did what she did. Because it was like last minute. When she did that speech, I thought it was still me.
Well,
I thought it
listen,
was still fucking me.
I definitely want to tell you, like,
Yeah.
um,
So,
I definitely want to work with you,
Yeah.
Liz, and Julia.
and they want to work with you, man.
I
100%.
want to work with y'all.
Yeah.
I don't, as y'all can see,
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good competitor. And also, my loyalties in this house, I'm not gonna lie, man.
I
They
mean-
done jumped here,
Yeah.
because I don't know who to be loyal to, because
Yeah.
everybody's getting axed, or someone's
100%.
ratting on this person about something.
That's how I felt last week.
Yeah, or the Jeff thing. Then Jason,
Yeah.
Vanessa was telling me a bunch of stuff just today and earlier.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm a lone wolf, man.
I believe it.
Shelly and Clay's got their people. You got,
the twins.
You got the twins, pretty much.
Well, I even told the twins, like, honestly, because like the whole thing last week with Jason too, with them and me, was like, he basically manipulated me by telling the name of Julia to him as me trying to get rid of Julia, to put Julia, and Julia was against me, and she was mad, and Liz was the only one that stuck up for me, because she understood. Because I told Liz, like, well, Liz and me talked about, we should try to talk to Jason. He's cool. He's with James. Me and James are vibing. Let's try to get on their side, because like, what do we do in a week? Like, if your sister starts coming in here soon, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm afraid that we're all gonna just get targeted right away. Rightfully so. I was almost out of here last week. So it was like, I was trying to work with you guys, and then for him to switch it around, it sucks. It was like,
Yeah.
because I thought I could trust him, and maybe I should have come to you with it. But
I mean,
mean-
no one. The thing is I felt like the whole house. Nobody in the house came to me with anything last.
that was me too.
Yeah,
I was
like
in their boat, and so was
yeah.
Liz. Liz didn't know that I was a backdoor target either. She didn't know that they reversed it either.
Right.
Like we were both like, I mean, I was hoping because Vanessa, when I talked to her, I got through her a little bit, but it was like to the last minute, she's like, I'm 50-50 Austin. Like, I'm like, holy fuck. So I was like, I have no idea what she's doing.
50-50.
So, but like, honestly, dude, like, you know, I'm going to come here, I'm not going to lie and say, you know, I wouldn't want to keep the twins in here. Obviously I do. For me, it's personal with Liz because, and her sister.
Oh, I know,
but,
I know.
Like, I
it's
have feelings
kind of
for
a
her.
trio dual thing. I know with
It's a thing, but like, here's the thing. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But the thing is that, I really want to be in jury with Liz, and the most important person to Liz is Julia, not me. So I have to respect both of them and try to help both of them, you know, and I want to help both of them. I like both of them a lot. And it's really cool to see them both in here. I can't speak for them. They're going to talk to you after me, but they kind of feel the same way when they say that their goal really is to get to jury too. Like, they're not necessarily game competitors trying to win this entire thing and will cut throats. Like, Jason was going to do whatever it took to win.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely.
I know,
he told us day one he was here for a check, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, you talk to them, you do what you want to do, obviously, but like, I'm telling you right now, like, I want to work with you, like 100%.
I do too.
You know, and I feel like we've always had this trust. And it really started building with Jeff, the Jeff thing on week 3, when like, that last day, man, I just remember that last day, like I was so worried you were going to go. And I was just like, go talk, you know, like I was just so nervous.
No, everybody told me they was like, they said that, well, I got told this week that they were worried about me and you getting too close.
Really?
Because they seen us kind of, I guess.
We were getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we are.
Well, yeah. And
I love hanging out with you, man.
Well, that's, people were like, you know, they were questioning about that, certain people in the house. And I was like, well, does it really matter if like me and Austin are close? I mean, is it hurting anything?
Yeah, well, I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why I'm such a threat. Like, my loyalty, like, I'm not a liar. Like, I haven't lied to people in here. Like, I'm kind of trying to play a straight shooter game, number one. And then two, so far, these competitions have not necessarily given me advantage because I'm a big, strong guy. Like, for instance, tonight was like week 1. My feet are halfway off that fucking thing. I knew I was done immediately. As soon as that thing tilted a little bit, I couldn't even reach the second pegs. Yeah. So I was like, I'm done. I can't believe I hung on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was the worst for me. Dude. So it's like, I'm not necessarily built for this. So I'm kind of frustrated. I always get that tag, you know, that like, I'm this big physical beast that must go. Because I don't even feel like I really am. I mean, I'm strong, I can work out. And if it's a backflip contest, maybe I could do well, but it's not going to be.
Right.
You know, if it's a bench press contest, but it's never any of that shit.
No.
I mean, that competition favored a woman, really. Like, Shelly was doing really well. If you didn't find that ninja move, she probably would have won.
Yes.
You know? So it's like, I don't know. I just think that, like, I'm a straight shooter. I'll give you my word. Like, you know, you put me in jury and I owe you my life. And that's it. And I'm ready to work.
Well, I definitely want to keep a lot of y'all safe. Let's just put it that way. My thing is, it's like,
I mean, if you want me to keep other people safe, I'll do that. Like, honestly, dude, like, I'm willing to do shit.
Well, my thing is like, I asked Vanessa the same thing, and I'm just trying to corroborate all kind of information.
Okay.
People, I feel like this week, I don't know why, but I've heard my name thrown out a few times by certain people.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if you heard of anybody saying anything like I was supposed to be targeted this week or I was the plan to be backdoored originally. I've heard that from people.
The only thing anyone ever told me this week was Steve. Because I was kept in the dark about everything. So I'm not the person to ask on that.
Okay.
Because when I came up here and talked to Jackie, she told me that her backdoor target was probably going to be Steve. Vanessa didn't want to hit anything at me. It was probably going to be Steve. Because then I was the backdoor candidate. Now, here's the thing, and you can talk to Liz and Julia maybe about this too, because you guys were put up together on one side. Becky and Clay, I think they wanted Becky and Clay to win. Yeah. And the whole point, Liz thinks they wanted me and her up on the block on that side, and they were going to take you down. Right. But what if I won veto? They wanted you guys to stay up there. And if I won veto, they know I would have taken Liz down.
Right.
So that kind of leaves you high and dry. So by logic, yeah, maybe that was a plan. But I don't know anything about it. We thought about that. I've crunched that number in my head.
Oh, yeah, I've crunched it all week.
That's why I was so wanting you guys to win too. Just because I was thinking like one of you guys is probably in danger. Because they were telling me, oh, Liz is not the target, Liz is not the target. And I had no idea I was target. Because everyone up here I thought was safe with. Because Jackie told me I was safe with her and Vanessa told me I was safe with her. Yeah. So I didn't know I was the target. Yeah. I was thinking, oh shit, maybe James is the target. Yeah. That's what was going in my head. Yeah. Maybe you were a fallback plan, but I can't answer that because I was not included.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to answer that. But No, because this has been like one of those weeks for me. It's like bittersweet because A, I was given a second chance, but B, I'm like more out of the loop than ever.
Yeah.
And the only other person that was left out of the loop was Liz. Like we were left out. Julia, I think, knew a little bit, but then she was gone the whole week. You know. So.
And
they want to come up here and talk to you next, but.
Yeah. Are you personally you're okay with Meg, right?
With Meg?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And here's the thing. Me and Meg had a conversation on the hammock when Jason went up, and I told her a couple things. Like, me and you, Meg, are cool. We've always been cool. We've always wanted to communicate and talk because we have such good fun. Like last week, I was having so much fun with you guys.
Yeah,
it was fun. And I was like, this is going to be like a jury. And like everyone was like, yeah. But then next thing I know, I'm the target. I'm like, what happened? And then I pulled Meg in the room. I was like, Meg, is there anything I can do? She's like, well, I promised my vote to Becky. If the house flips, I could do that. But if it doesn't flip, I have to vote for Becky. And I'm like, oh. So then when she talked to me on the hammock, I was like, look, there's no hard feelings. I understand that you were caught up in a bigger thing. But like, honestly, I told her at that point, I was like, I don't have sympathy for Jason though, because I feel like he started this on me.
Yeah.
I feel like he did. So I told her I don't, but I said me and her are cool. And like, honestly, dude, if you want me to tell you the same thing I just said with you being safe with me, she would be safe with me too. Like 100% as long as you need me to do it.
Yeah. Because
once again, I'm telling you, I'm playing to get in the treehouse. That's it right now.
It's one more week, man.
One more week, you know? And it's
Don't
like,
matter
you can give that to me. It's so close.
One more week.
It's so close, dude. And it's like, fuck. So I'm open. I know a lot of people will be open for fucking wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing.
This is like the best week to wheel and deal.
It's the best week. You can make yourself really safe in a game that's just been reset.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and like, you know, the Twins like will give you the same kind of assurance. I'm almost 100%. You know.
Well, my thing is,
but I understand that we're all big targets, and I get it. And
no, y'all. I mean, to me, you know what? I've heard y'all's as far as Liz and Julia.
Yeah.
People have been throwing them up.
Sure.
Throwing their names out there.
I would assume they throw me up too. Maybe not as much now that I'm kind of dead in the water with my whole deal I made to the house.
Well,
but
I haven't really heard anything about you. I've just heard anything about Twins. No one's told me to put them up on the block or anything. But the thing is last week, when the nominee speech were coming up.
Yeah.
Not the speech, but people were trying to find replacement nominees to go up.
Yeah.
I don't know who, but someone wanted to throw my name in there.
Wait, which week?
This week coming up with Liz. Me and Liz, one BOB.
Yeah.
Somebody came up.
Wanted to throw you up there?
And wanted
to
throw
me.
Exactly. It was stupid. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That was the funniest part ever.
Yeah.
They were like, well, you know,
really?
We don't know where James is at. And Vanessa was like, why are we even having this conversation? James and Liz won BOB. And that's the funny part of the conversation.
Oh my God.
Vanessa's not going to tell me who it is.
Okay.
You know,
I would want to know.
Huh?
I would want to get that information. Shit.
I would want to get that information.
Yeah.
She said she made a promise not to talk about it. So I'm not going to press her on that. But anyways, spilt milk under the bridge.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to go for you.
Okay.
And that's God's honest truth.
Okay.
I want you to go to jail.
And thank you. And the honest truth on my part is since we've had our talk in that storage room about like letting bygones be bygones week 1, and then since the Jeff stuff, I've been honest with you 100% about everything possible.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I know anything, I've wanted to tell you anything. Like, and that continues now. And if you don't put me up, that's an act of faith, and I'm going to respect it, and I'm going to continue to come to you with everything that you need to know that I know. You know, when I start getting more information again, if I ever win an HOH, and people start talking to me again. You know.
Yeah, but I definitely don't. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind. Yeah, you're good on going to the jury, man. As far as with me, anyway.
And then you're good with me as long for the game, dude. Like really, like I'm never gonna target you.
I just need my only thing. Like I said, I need from you.
Yeah.
Is like I said, I definitely want to work with you. I want to work with Julie. I want to work with Liz.
Okay.
And I feel like Meg wants to as well.
And I want to work with her. I love her.
So
like, I've been wanting to do that. We've talked about that since week 1, and we've never been able to do it.
And how do you feel about Jackie?
I like Jackie. I mean, I like her as a person.
I know that whole thing conflicted at first a little bit, you know.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, you really didn't have a problem.
I didn't have a problem.
But
The Jeff thing is when we and Jackie stopped talking.
Yeah.
Because I chose you over Jeff. And she didn't like that.
Ooh.
And that was when we kind of had a difference. But ever since, I mean, I don't know. if you're asking me not to target her or something.
No. Well, I mean, you can do what you want to do. I was just saying.
No, I don't know if like because I mean I've seen her like seen her been hanging out with her a lot this week. I've been assuming you guys are close. Not that I care.
Yeah.
But because I talked to Jackie last night and we agreed not to target each other this week if we either one of us went HOH. I mean we've reopened communication. Now she did keep it from me that I was being backdoored, but it was a bigger thing, and I've kind of forgiven everyone for that.
Yeah.
So for me, like honestly, I don't have a game relationship with her. I could or I couldn't, depending, and like she's not a target for me right now, but she could be if that's the direction you wanted me to go, or she could not be. Like I don't because I'm not against her. Like
oh, I mean,
but I'm like right now, like I'm working with like other than the twins, really no one, because even Vanessa was willing to put me up, and it's like we've repaired that, but right now the only person that stood by me from everything is Liz. And I'm even having to repair the relationship with Julia a little bit right now too, because of the Jason stuff, which I'll be able to do because of Liz probably.
Because of Jason stuff.
Yeah.
She's mad that you took.
She's mad. Well, because Jason misconstrued it and kind of told her basically that like he basically manipulated the conversation and said that Austin is trying to take you out and keep Liz.
Oh, keep Liz. I get you.
And she didn't. She never heard the rest of it because she was gone for the whole week. Yeah. So coming in tonight, she's still thinking about last week. So I've kind of had to talk to her and be like, that's not what I was trying to do. It was a stupid emotional. I let my emotions kind of carry a conversation with somebody who's playing the game, you know. And I was stupid. I was almost embarrassed and humiliated out of here on something that wasn't non-game related. It sucks. But it was like a big eye-opener. But as far as Jackie goes, man, it's like I always said to her, like, I always wanted to work with her, but like her loyalties were always like weird to me because I didn't know where she was coming from with the Jeff first, because I know how close she was to Jeff for real. And then I didn't know really what she was going to do with her HOH. She says she was never wanting to target me. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, she's someone that is, like, I feel like to me is like either a free agent or like someone that, you know, it could go either way.
Yeah.
Depending on where weeks go in the next week, like who I end up working more with. Because like right now, like if I work with you, and she's good with you, then I'm not going after her.
Well, do you have anybody that you would want to see go before you?
Well, here's the thing. Because of the reset, and I don't like throwing any names on the bus after what happened to me last week.
Yeah.
But the only thing I could say is that it's jury.
Will be better for you, better for anybody, for my game, for Liz, whoever?
I mean, other than, who that we were supposed to target last week that I thought was getting backdoored. But it's kind of, he kind of went up to bat for me too. I feel bad. But because he was the guy who basically I thought was going last week and we were all on board and like, oh yeah, we don't want to go to jury with him. Well, now we get one more week to jury, and I don't know how Meg feels about that,
About going to jury with Steve?
Yeah. But and I don't want to throw him under the bus.
I know you're not throwing him under the bus.
I'm scared to throw anyone under the bus right now because of what happened to me last week. But I want to work with you, so if you need me to start thinking of things.
If I figure you're part of my team, you gotta throw some ideas. Okay. You can't be scared to throw somebody out there.
Yeah. The problem is I don't know who you're working with. Like other than Meg.
Meg and possibly Jack. Jackie's like close to Meg. I'm close with Jackie too, but I think Jackie has more. Well, I don't know. It's really a three.
Well, how is Jackie with Becky? Because she's a very strong competitor. And
I think Jackie's with. I think Becky. I think it's Becky, Jackie, and Meg.
Okay.
And I'm with Meg, so it's kind of like
some ammo on your
3-4.
side.
Yeah, it's kind of like a 4.
Like me and the twins.
Just like that. So it's like.
Essentially.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's a strong.
Yeah.
Strong group.
Group. I mean, the problem is though like they're running out of targets. Because it's like. Do you make a big target this week? It's a tough one because there's 12 people. There's a lot of people left, right?
A lot of people
So
left.
do you make a big target now and not be able to play HOH and there's no BOB next week and take that risk for your team? Or do you do something easy and get safety from everybody? It's like 12 people used to be how many people play the game. Like back in season 6 or something, there was 12 or season 4.
Yeah.
So that's what started. That was week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 16. So it's weird. Next week's probably double eviction too.
Oh yeah, it definitely double eviction.
So that's the other thing.
I need safety.
And here's the thing: double eviction, it's athletic comp. I'm gonna be good at that for you, man. Athletic, it's gonna be something where finally maybe I can be athletic and help you.
Yeah.
So and you can't play.
Yeah, it's true.
So potentially, if you need me to win a veto and use it on you, dude. I'm at the point where I'll do that. To get safe with you for sure.
Well, my problem is if I put Steve up,
I know.
I need to find out who's going to be sitting next to Steve.
Yeah. And then, of course, the problem is maybe the veto will be geared towards him, like a how bad do you want it kind of thing.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is a crazy week, man.
It's a crazy week. And I don't even expect you to, I mean, like, I honestly was coming up here and expecting you to say you're probably going to go after the Twins or something because they're, twins.
Even though Liz threw my ass up on the block for whatever reason
yeah.
at the last minute, I don't know why.
Why did she do that? Let me think.
I mean, I'll talk to her about it. Maybe she'll tell me.
Yeah.
She said because I haven't really talked game to her.
Yeah, I think though, honestly, she was looking for pawns, dude. Like she was looking for people that, because the goal still at that point was Audrey.
Yeah.
And it was like, you're going to put up people that have already been on it?
I know. And I mean, you did tell me.
That's why I ran down and told you right away because I wanted you to know that I wasn't like, I'm here to tell you, like, this is like a fucking, this is what it is. Like, I was never going to let you be blindsided. And like, and that was I was hoping that would mean something to you too.
Yeah. No, it did. It did. And I'm telling you, since then, it was like.
My problem in this game sometimes is I've been too honest. Like, because I had the conversation with Jason, I was too honest. Like, so I can be too honest, but like, I'm glad I've been honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, me too.
Because you're sitting here, but also because
I'm taking you to jury, man.
These are my EP.
Yeah, and EP,
No, if you really do, man. I mean, seriously, like that's.
Yeah,
huge.
If that's what your goal was, just to go to jury, man.
It really is.
You're gonna go to jury.
I sacrificed. I told everyone, like, if I'm final 3, I need to bow out, and if I sneak into final 2, you guys don't vote me in.
Sneak into final 2.
So it kind of cuts me off at the knees, but at the same time, I was hoping it would ensure me jury because the feeling like what's happened for me in here with like Liz and stuff, like that's something I really just don't want it to die if I don't get to fucking just see that through, So it's like bigger than the game to me, and maybe that's the wrong thing to say, but
well, I mean, like you said, I got a lot of decisions to make.
A lot.
Do I want to make a little wave or a big wave? Pretty much. There's a lot of power people in this game right now.
Yeah, and I mean, I can understand. Like, I would hope Meg would be like, because I really like her, and we've always seen eye to eye. We joke around. We get along great, Yeah. So I was hoping that she would be fucking willing to eventually want to work with me. And then Jackie and me have always talked about working together, but then everything's just been between us.
Yeah.
And it's been hard, especially after the Jeff stuff. Like, that was really hard to rebuild. But I was open to it. I've always been open to it because I like her. Like, before Liz, I had a crush on her, and then things with me and Liz just started happening. But, so, I mean.
If I made a big move this week, though, just say I was to make a big move in this house, would I have y'all's support as far as votes to make sure that it would go through and it wouldn't be flip-floppy if they gave you a sad sob story? Or
if you made a big move for me and the Twins?
Not with you or Liz or Julie, not saying throwing y'all out, nothing like that, but in the house, I was making big, everybody's like, what the fuck move besides y'all 3 and Vanessa.
100% I will shake your hand, and I can shake your hand right now and tell you, I would. You have mine.
Would you be on board?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right. Yeah. And why don't they're going to come up here, right? I know want to come after me. Maybe we can all talk for a second before I go down, then you can talk to them.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I'm not allowed to talk about, like, possibly nominees, but
I know.
I'm just going to say that I'm glad you're on board.
I'm on board. I really am. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're not telling me, so I don't feel like I'm throwing anyone under the bus yet.
Yeah.
But I gave you my word, and that's it for me.
Well, you're jury, man.
Okay. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. So you want me to get them up here,
or? If they want to come up here, yeah. Because if not, I'll go downstairs.
They were waiting for me. They said, well, after you go, we'll go.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll wait for them to come up then.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
You're going to send them both up here?
Well, they're coming too. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. See, I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, yeah.
Yeah.